Sisterlock essentials, the things that you need to know, the things that you need to learn, the things that will help you in your Sisterlock journey. There are a few things that you should know about Sisterlocks before you decide to get them. If you haven't done your research or you're thinking about doing your research, we got to get the party started. Okay.
Level up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Today I'm coming at you real quick with things you should know and things that you should be aware of, Sisterlock essentials, all for people who are starting their Sisterlock list. So I will be looking down at my list because I wanted to make sure I remembered everything. So first you need to prepare for Sisterlocks. I feel like you should prepare your hair, your attitude, your confidence, all, because it's a very drastic change. Like, it's a drastic change in your hair and the way you look. So, you know, you gotta prepare for it. Prepare to not use any products. Prepare them pockets. Prepare them pockets. Stack it up, rack it up, whatever, to make sure that you have enough for the cost of your installation. You don't want to be disappointed and thinking it's going to be one price and then it becomes, then it's a higher price than what you expected. Wait, where my list go? I lost a nose 3 times, and now I lost it like for real, like I don't know what I did. How you lose a piece of paper 3 times? Such thing is an ugly stage. So if you have short locks, embrace those short locks, because when they get long, you might be like, "Ooh, I wish I had the short locks again," or you know. So just love every stage. You should get a Sisterlock starter kit. And the best thing about the starter kit, it has a form in there for you to fill out to receive a birth certificate for your Sisterlocks. I just think that's cool. It also has like rubber bands and some tips and tricks and things like that to care for your locks. When you first get your Sisterlocks, you're going to be able to see your grid, okay? You're going to be able to see your grid. It's going to be scalpy. You're going to be able to see your parts, so be prepared for that, especially if you have fine and thin hair. During my first month, I could see my grid plain as day. Now I can't see it as much. So it is a phase. It is going to go away. Don't worry about it. It's not going to stay like that forever. It's just a part of having Sisterlocks. Take a shower, I say wear a shower cap. So you don't have to, but it is helpful to wear one, so your hair is not getting wet and causing slippage. You don't want to just be all in the shower like us, because your locks can't come down if you're wetting them too much or too often. Braid and bend your hair, your locks, your Sisterlocks. Before you do a shampoo, you need to braid and bend to protect your locks from unraveling, having slippage, or causing any damage in your locks, because water can make your locks very, very weak. So you do want to braid and bend before you shampoo. And sometimes, like if it's mist in the air or if you're sweating a lot, that can cause your locks to get wet too. So just keep them babies dry. Every 3 weeks is when I shampoo. So I don't have any issues with itching or anything like that. I might have a little itch here and there. That is one problem you might have, a lot of itching and scratching and feeling, but just try not to like dig into your scalp. Don't scratch it with your nails. Don't damage your locks. Kind of pat it, you know. You can use sea breeze. That can help out with itchy scalp, and also it can help out with any like dry scalp. If you have any dry scalp, or if you want to clean your scalp in between the times that you are going through your shampoo. Toxin phase, because you're not using products anymore, and all those dead skin is coming up and shedding off, so your scalp can be free of all those dead cells. But just don't pick at it and scratch it and things like that. Use a sea breeze, or ask your consultant if the shampoo is not working for you. I like the Sisterlocks shampoo. I was told by my consultant that I have like a white film on my locks, like a residue from the shampoo. So I should dilute the shampoo more Dilute the SisterLock shampoo. It's very concentrated, so you don't need to use as much as you would as a regular shampoo. And it can dry your hair out. It's supposed to strip your hair from all oils and products, so it's very drying. So you don't want to use it straight up. So dilute it, add water, put it in a little spray bottle so it can be easy for you to use before I use it. So just add more water in my spray bottle. Y'all like this style? Give me a thumbs up if y'all like this style. I don't know, I was just trying something different. Just trying a different look. Or let me know what y'all think about this style. Cause y'all know y'all my people. Y'all won't keep it 100 with me. But shrinkage is real. Shrinkage is real. I just did my shampoo yesterday and you can see how much my hair shrink from my last video. So shrinkage is real. Prepare for shrinkage. Your hair, it might have been one length when you started, but it might end up a whole new length as your journey goes. So be prepared for that. Minimum styling, as we talking about styles. You don't want to style your hair too often. I did do like a sexy style video, and it's crazy when I look back at it. I was being so rough with my hair and didn't realize it. They were very, very, very new then. And I didn't style it at all. That was just for that video. And I did a lot of cute styles, but just make sure you're not tugging on your locks, like taking the rubber bands out, or don't use bobby pins unless you not going to use them to like pierce your locks. Don't stick them through your locks. Put your locks through the bobby pins instead, or don't use them at all. It's okay for you to use like a mister or spray or water in your hair, because some people have very, very soft, fine hair, and you don't want to be using water if it's going to make you cause you slippage. But I know that water does make my hair kind of like come alive in the morning when it's all stuck. I just mist it a little bit and, you know, fluff it and go. And I haven't been doing it very often, but they feel better when I do that. I do use this mist spray bottle once a day, and it's very light. It doesn't get my hair soaking wet, so it does not cause a lot of damage for me. But ask your consultant if this is right for you. Also, not just spraying your hair with water, but actually intaking water. Like consultant that you can relate to and talk to and you feel comfortable with, and also have a backup consultant. Don't just have one consultant. Try to have a backup consultant, either a trainee or something like that. I'm still looking for me a backup as well. I did not have a backup, official backup, so I'm still looking for a backup just in case something happened. If there's a change of plans, you know, if one person you feel more comfortable with, whatever, just have someone that you have, you know, just put away on a shelf, ready to go. Make sure that you think about the price of your retithe, and if you're traveling for your consultant, make sure you add that to the cost, because gas money and things like that is a part of your retithe. Your retithe might be $100, but then you're driving, you know, here and there or whatever, back and forth for this amount of time, and it might be $50, $100 for your gas. So that means that your retightening is not $100. That means your retightening is $200, because you have to add in how much gas you're spending so that you can budget for that. So think about that too. And the time that it takes for you to get your retightening. Retightings can take up to 2 hours to 8 hours. It depends on how fast your consultant, or on how fast your consultant is, or your trainee. You know, it could take up to that time. So some people even charge like per hour and things like that. So make sure you got all of that. Know all of that, what's happening, the price of everything. Also, ask your consultant if they did like a 3-point, 4-point, 4-point reverse. What type of rotation did they use to install your locks, just in case you have to go to someone else, or if you decide to take the retightening course, you have to know that. You need to ask your consultant that, so you might as well just ask them during your installation, so you have that just in case you don't want to go back, whatever. Just make sure you know what rotation they use to install your SisterLocks. Any products, don't use any products besides the SisterLock products. I think you only have to use the SisterLock shampoo for the first few months, and then it's a new shampoo, it's like a green tea shampoo or something like that. Any products, stop using products. Don't put oils in your hairs and sprays and things, just try to not use it. It'll benefit you to not use it, to make sure that if you're getting your hair wet, like going swimming or something like that, use a swim cap. Just use a swim cap. I know they look funny. I know they look funny. You know what I'm saying? I was out there looking a mess. I was looking like I don't know what. But I didn't care because I did a protective style during my workout, and when I went swimming, I protected them with a swim cap. With the swim cap, I noticed that if I just kept my swim cap on the whole time, I would begin to sweat. So I do advise you to put a wig cap under. I wouldn't put a shower cap. I wouldn't put any type of thing that's going to add more moisture to your hair while you have it on. So when I also think that if you're swimming, when you're not swimming, like you're just sitting out chilling, just take it off and let it breathe, you know, so that it's not just a whole bunch of moisture and mist, you know, because you sweating, getting in there, and that's going to cause it to slip too. Make sure that when you do sweat or anything, like if you go to the gym and things like that, or even after you shampoo your hair, make sure you finger comb your hair with a comb, but you do need to finger comb your hair to make sure that there's no marrying going on. Marrying is when two locks get together, try to become one, have a little fun, and stay together for the rest of their life. And we don't want that, not in my head, not in your head, not nowhere in SisterLock land. So you just take your fingers and comb through them. Okay, it's okay to comb through your fingers and, you know, play with your hair a little bit, but don't be all up in your head all day. Okay, because that's called hand and hair syndrome. Like if you have hand and hair syndrome, you know what I'm saying, and you just can't stop touching your locks, you just like, oh my god, then you can cause some issues. If you just constantly touching them and rubbing them, you might make them come down because you might start playing with them too much or whatever. So just try to not do it. If you got hand and hair syndrome, because I know I do, I can't wait to just be able to hit y'all with the swing and lane, because that day that you cover your locks. I don't cover it when I'm going around the house, but I know a lot of people say they do to prevent it from getting lint. But I do use a bonnet at night. I wear a bonnet at night, and some nights I'll be forgetting, but I try to do it so I can protect them. I do not style them to go to sleep at night. I just bonnet it up and use a satin bonnet. Wrap your hair up, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Feel okay. Document your journey. I think it's really good to document your journey. So take pictures, take videos, do whatever to show your growth, so then you can see where your investment went, and you know that SisterLocks is working for you, because you can see your hair growing. You know, if I missed anything, I need y'all to help me out. Drop it down in the comments. Give somebody some advice if you had your SisterLock for a while, or if you got SisterLocks or you had SisterLocks, and if you got some advice for our family, our SisterLocker family, drop it down in the comments and let us know some tips and tricks that you know and you found out when while having your SisterLocks. But yeah, for real, let me know how y'all like this turban style that I did. I don't know, I just threw it together real quick. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and come back again.